Welcome back to the Tigers Den podcast, guys. Before we get started, you know what we got to do. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti squad. Well, our Tigers showed up and showed out last week when they beat down Oregon 70-10. It was a dominating performance from start to finish. Chris King had his coming out party, 28 of 34 for 422 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. With that performance, he has fans saying, Phil, who? On the ground, Joe Thomas lost his mind. 30 carries for 222 yards and 2 scores. Joe carved up the defense, but 15 yards was his longest run. We are waiting for that signature long run from Thomas this year. Easily carried the rock 7 times for 27 yards and 1 score. I still would like to see Kev get more touches out of the backfield, but he's eating as a receiver. We'll get into that here in a few seconds. But Chris King chipped in and had a rushing touchdown. He had 7 total TDs on the day. Out wide, Sean Edwards led the way with 8 grabs for 114 yards and a touchdown. But it was freshman Antonio Walker who had a big day. 6 grabs for 84 yards and 2 scores. Easley, Smith, and Cox each caught a touchdown in the game. In all, King connected with 7 different wideouts. On defense, Jason West led the way with 7 tackles and 2 for loss. This was a better game for him in that Josh Carey role. Causey and Goff each had a sack. The secondary had 4 interceptions. Baker, Fawarda, Smith, and Rogers each picked the quarterback off. Digging deeper into the stats, GSU almost had 700 yards of total offense, nearly doubling the Ducks on first downs. The defense held Oregon and their 3 backs to 18 yards on the ground. And Oregon was 2 of 12 on third down. Just a dominating performance by the G-men. Taking a look at the polls, Bama is still sitting at number 1. Grambling State is in at 2. Oklahoma jumps up 3 spots to 3. Minnesota's up 3 spots to 4. Texas up 4 spots to 5. The Irish fall 3 spots to 6. The Buckeyes up 4 spots to 7. Georgia's up 4 spots to 8. The Aggies down a spot to 9. And Penn State round out your top 10. And we got to send a big shout out to Chris King. He was named Offensive Player of the Week in the SEC after a big day against Oregon. So no recruiting this week. If you want to see what the class is looking like so far, hit the eye in the sky and check out the recruiting special. Well, this week we kick off SEC play against the 0-2 Kentucky Wildcats. They come in off of 2 losses to Ole Miss and Louisville. Kentucky is led by QB Mike Jackson. He's thrown for 342 yards and 4 touchdowns with 3 interceptions. He's a pocket passer with a strong arm and is very accurate. The D-line needs to bring the pressure this week. In the backfield is senior Reggie Smith. He leads the team with 212 yards but has no touchdowns. Actually, none of their backs have touchdowns this season. We have to make sure they don't get their first one against us. Out wide, senior Devin West leads the team in catches with 13 for 136 yards and a score. Tight end Curtis Reed is going to be a problem. He's a big target that can catch and leads the team in receiving yards and touchdowns. Our safeties and linebackers will have to be on their A game this week. Kentucky has a pretty solid offensive line, but we might be able to take advantage of their right side. And on defense, the Wildcats have a solid core. Junior Joe Bradley leads the team in tackles. Up the middle, Washington and Lewis are hole pluggers. Nate Hansen is a tackling machine at linebacker. And number 55, Corey Osborne, plays all over the field. In the secondary, Kentucky is solid, but Grambling's wideout should be able to take full advantage with their size and speed. And at safety, Robertson is slow, but can tackle, and Fitzpatrick is a playmaker we need to keep an eye on. But Herbie is rolling with the Tigers. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to ring that bell and join the Noti squad. And we'll talk from Lexington from the SEC kickoff. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.